Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Duelist of the Roses. I accidentally started slightly before Cloud because I'm an asshole. There, that should fix that. Anyway, we are fighting
Prepare
Tristan.
to suffer the Crab Walker strategy.
And what he means by that is my field is complete with, just lines of stuff. This gimmick is actually pretty damn cool because it means that virtually everything gets a field bonus, and then I just override it with fucking Wasteland.
Screw you, I have field cards. How's
Yay.
that for variety, motherfucker?
And Tristan doesn't play his own field cards, despite the fact that he's running Carbanola Warriors, so his deck is mostly full of mid-level warriors. So you would think that he'd want to be running cards like Sogen in order to stop my advances. But no, instead he's like playing low-level fiends and mid-level warriors. Tristan's deck is weird. He's also like the only guy that I know, the only character in the game that I think is running Kani Kabuto, which is an interesting aqua monster. But that's all that we really have to say about that. I smack him in the face for 22.
I was standing on a wasteland, and according to the rules, you must die.
Oh, look, a barrel dragon. We must wait to play it, though.
God, I missed this harpsichord track so much. This is that's the main reason of how I fell in love with this game. I actually began to tolerate parts of the game that I didn't like in order to listen to the background music, which is what I like very much by comparison.
And Track It On will hit him for 1,600 in the face.
Will it though have 1,600? Oh, because it carried the invigoration bonus with it.
Yep.
Very good, Kaiba. Very good.
And now we are waiting to play. Now we are waiting to attempt to play our barrel dragon.
But Jigger, I mean, how could you be taking so long on opponent 2 of the new campaign when you beat the final boss in 3 goddamn moves?
Well, we beat the final boss in 3 goddamn moves, very strictly because, well, he did the thing where. Oh man, Barrel Dragon blew up my own Trachodon.
How?
Barrel Dragon's coin flip is very specific. It targets any card on the field that's not itself.
Any card?
Yes.
Well, I guess sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
Well, for the greater luck sack rather.
Luxac.
Let's see, we can get the Drag, Beautiful Beast Tamer, Carbanola Warrior, and I didn't actually get to see what the other card that he was playing was. I want to say it was Beautiful Sword Oath.
It was the Beautiful Beast Tamer.
But I rattled off Beautiful Beast Tamer. There was one other card in there, but
I don't believe it. You beat the crap out of me.
yeah, that's the closest we'll get to any curse words in this game.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody use crab as a way of saying crap.
Hi, Mai. This is the hardest fight on the Kaibas side.
Yes, and we're doing it right now. We're gonna kick her ass.
We are doing it right now, but I'm pretty sure we lose this one.
It was necessary. Yeah.
Okay.
Losing my Valentine. You know what? I think that would actually grind my gears if I had to like get a game over on my Valentine and then have nothing else to look forward to except to duel my Valentine again in order to gain my vengeance.
Well, here's the thing. My Valentine isn't that difficult, but she's the hardest fight on the Seto split, most certainly. I mean, the hardest fight is supposed to be Solomon, but let's be honest, Solomon's not really all that difficult if you've done any amount of significant grinding, because if you've done any amount of significant grinding, you've probably gotten the graveyard bonus, and depending on what graveyard bonuses you get, you can get either a Labyrinth Tank or Cannon Soldier, and getting Labyrinth Tank, Barrel Rock, or Cannon Soldier turns Solomon into a piss-easy fight. But you'll notice that my field is entirely covered with mountains. Fix that immediately.
Yes, please, it needs a little more brown. Something to go with the gourds and the pumpkin. Now who is ruling class?
Well, she is, because although she doesn't actually run any mountain field spells, her harpies are pretty goddamn big still.
Harpy's pet dragon, Harpy lady sisters,
And Harpy's brother.
and Harpy's brother. There's another Pharaoh servant card. They are screwing with us. It's not right.
Blue Wing Crown is not part of the Pharaoh Servant though. Blue Wing Crown is a much older card.
Yeah, that's a magic ruler card.
I'm pretty sure it's before that, actually. I'm pretty sure that if you look, you'll find that Blue Wing Crown didn't actually come out in the TCG until, I don't know, 2001-ish, if that.
We should spread the wasteland. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Look, you kind of need the field advantage against Mai, or else her 3,500 Harpy's Pet Dragon is just gonna rip you to shreds. And it's not gonna come out as a 3,500. But once she gets enough Harpies out on the field, Harpy's Pet Dragon becomes a pretty significant source of pain.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but her Harpy lady Deckmaster can move pretty fast.
Yeah, Harpy Lady is one of the few deck masters that actually gains increased movement. I think Harpy Lady gets +2, whereas Blue Eyes and other equivalent deck leaders only get +1. Or did I edit out my loss? Because it looks right now like I edited out my loss because of just how steamrolly this is getting.
I mean, I've seen the situation fall on its face once before, so I am going to wait with bated breath. Run away. Run away.
Well, we've got Mesmeric Control to stop that advancing guard.
Yeah, but you have to put it on the diagonal, right? Because... Or can you move... Okay, so if you set a trap next to a monster, and then that monster moves onto the trap zone, is the trap overwritten, or does it fire?
The trap activates.
Okay. Well, that's much simpler than what I had in mind.
We're trying to avoid getting overrun by Harpies, because I don't want to get overrun by Harpies.
Well, we're looking pretty safe right now, because if they want to pick a fight, it's on our turf. Ours. Get back here. Stupid Harpy.
Alright. We've successfully moved our stuff into position. Ooh, look! Roaring Ocean Snake!
Yay.
Alright, Roaring Ocean Snake, you're gonna attempt to backdoor her. And I know that sounds sexual, but I promise, it's only partially sexual.
Eat your dinner, eat your pork and beans. I eat more chicken than a man ever seen.
Come together right now. Stab her face.
She got no mountain, she got wasteland football, she got armchair finger, he said, cannon soldier.
Cloud is trying to improv. He needs more lyrics before he gets shot. Come together right now. Stab her face.
This is the most violent improv song we come up with.
And that was a spell of some sort. Damn it.
I guess we will never know except during the graveyard screen. The screen of truth.
Effectively, yeah. I mean, one of the things that I've not shown off during the playthrough, but I had to use during my grinding session, is you can actually look at what is currently in your opponent's graveyard, and if you know how it's sorted, you can tell what card you just ended up killing.
Yeah, the card on top is naturally the card that just went.
Sometimes it's actually the card on bottom, but you know.
Have you ever seen somebody play a tabletop game of Yu-Gi-Oh where they put the cards in their graveyard face down instead of face up?
You're not actually allowed to do that because the graveyard is supposed to be public knowledge.
Interesting. So I take it that is a no.
I don't think I've ever personally experienced that. I know that people have done it for sure, but I don't think I've ever personally experienced it. All right, play of tears as we are attempting to bait out some aggressive plays.
The problem is she's getting too much time. Oh no. It's
Don't
something
worry,
horrible.
That's probably just a Harpy's pet dragon or a twin-headed thunder dragon.
Probably a twin-headed thunder dragon.
But you put it in defense mode, but that thing is still in attack mode, and I can't tell what it is.
Doesn't twin-headed thunder dragon have lots of defense though?
No, actually, twin-headed thunder dragon just has got 2100 defense on base. Oh, we ran over a Curse Breaker, which is actually a really powerful spell card. It breaks Spellbind, and I think it resets all of your statuses to normal.
What will you do, my Valentine? You are discarding cards. Getting desperate, I see. We only have to run over one of her monsters just to win the game at this point, because our dudes are wicked powerful.
But it's taking much longer than it's supposed to.
It's because you're using the backdoor approach, damn it.
I don't have a choice, I have to backdoor.
Just invite the lady over for dinner. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, we got her. Practical, smack her in the face.
Because she is foolish.
And she's not running up all that many defensive traps.
Take that, you harpy.
There, we have successfully slain my Valentine. Or Margaret,
You win the game.
Siren Commander has been promoted. Booyah!
What the fuck did he do of consequence?
He was face up on the field for long enough to get promoted. That's what he did.
He's been recognized for effort.
Yes. Elegant Egotist is fucking amazing, but it doesn't have near as many fusions as it had in Forbidden Memories.
Alright. So, we've beaten the game.
Well, we beat Mai. There is still the matter of dealing with the second incarnation of Nightmare, but yeah, the only real problem with that is that he still has Roroku.
Cheap ass cards. We're going to Dover.
We are gonna go to Dover. I forgot if before this upcoming fight, if they let you actually edit your deck. So I'm editing my deck now.
You should probably edit your deck after every game, unless of course you're pretty sure that
Another shadow spell.
I bet you could come up with a deck arrangement that allows you to fight every player in the game because it's low enough, and that you could still beat everybody.
Yes, that is the 756 run. At least I think it's 756. It might actually be lower than that.
I am happy to hear that there is such a thing.
I couldn't do it because the 756 one requires very specific cards that I don't know how to fully obtain. I mean, probably just using the card password system now that we've data mined what all of them are. But hi, Mako Tsunami. It's odd that you're on the good guy's path, especially since you're technically a minor villain. Well, honestly, Mako's not a villain. He's just an antagonist.
He's about to answer for an ass whooping.
Kinda. And we'll fight off against Mako in the next part.